Hello, everyone. I'm Marisa Maggio-Harelson in Phoenix, Arizona, and I am here tonight with Dr. Sveta Silverman, who is an absolute wonderful human being that I got to meet several years ago. Oh, 11 years ago, Sveta, um, in yoga in Scottsdale, Arizona, and literally just shared with her, what I was excited about, and I was really new in Lifevantage. A little bit about me before we get into our stories and that connection. I just want, thank you for being on. And, Sveta is just such an incredible, beautiful soul, and, didn't really quite know what she said yes to when she said yes to Lifevantage. So, it's been an absolute joy of friendship and personal growth and development and helping people be healthier and being able to earn income. So you're going to learn tonight a little bit about this beautiful company, Lifevantage, and I'll go ahead and share my screen, and you'll hear about from Sveta's story, my story, product story, company story, and the incredible timing of what is getting ready to happen, what has been happening. But we have really great things that activate your cells. We're an activation wellness company. So I'll get more into that in just a moment. This is my beautiful family. I have a 25-year-old daughter, 22-year-old son, and a husband of almost 26 years next month. And we're having a really great time in our life. I think we're empty nesters, but I don't know how for how long. Anyway, and then Dr. Sveta, I'm gonna just have you say hello and a few words here before we get going in our presentation. But I just love you so much.
Thank you so much. I love you back. We usually call each other sisters, and I consider myself an older sister. As Marisa said, yes, it's because of her. I am doing this network marketing business, and just yesterday I posted on my YouTube actually why I am such a proud network marketer with two medical degrees, an American fellowship in anti-aging medicine, an other degree in natural medicine. Why does this doctor does this network marketing business? And I will share with you why in a little bit later. But as of now, thank you very much to everyone who joined us through this presentation. And thank you, Marisa, not only for bringing me into this adventure, but also into basically initiating to restart doing these presentations together. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's been a while, so it feels really good. And I just love how, we're all evolving in life, and so is Lifevantage. I mean, if you breathe, you need to know what these products are doing for your body. And we are not a vitamin supplement company, we're an activation company, meaning our products reboot your genes naturally through nutrition and naturally occurring compounds. So, Dr. Sveta is a surgical pathologist, a breast cancer specialist. And as she mentioned, she has a fellowship in anti-aging and regenerative health and a certification. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but she's probably one of the smartest people in the world I know, and a leading expert on NRF2 activation, which you're going to learn a lot about because it's in our flagship product, Protandim, which is basically empowering your body to make the antioxidants and proteins and enzymes and things you need for better health. And when you share Lifevantage, if that speaks to you, let me just say there's an opportunity of a lifetime, especially with an incredible product launch that we have coming out in the next month that we'll dive into a little later in this presentation. So I'm going to let Dr. Sveta take it over. Um, Thank you, Sveta.
Thank you. Thank you, Marisa. This is exciting. Okay, guys, as you see here, there is a myriad of products. That's not what it's all about. Nobody is pushing you to buy every one of them. What we're trying to do, we're trying to connect you to something that may speaks to you. However, number one, to me, listen, my mission is to try helping people how to get healthier. When we're getting healthier, we may be getting happier. And that's, I believe that without some, not exactly some of my products, some that these products carry the concept of, it's what we do is we do we teach, or the products, our products help with cellular restoration, cellular remodeling, cellular rebooting, cellular reactivation. So now I will add something else. We are having products that are doing bio restoration, bio remodeling, bio activation, and bio rebooting of the cells. So let me tell you, you don't have to kid yourself. If you're 25 plus, you need to start thinking about your cellular restoration and your cellular rebooting, because that's the way cells operate. And especially this day and age, number one, what do? We need to start thinking of how do I, and everything starts with me. And I don't want to be a hypocrite. I am the product of the product. Let me tell you one thing. I have never been a network marketer, and after Lifevantage, I never will. This is my company. And this is my company that started with this. I was yes, thank you, NRF2 Pretendum. In 2000, on the verge of 2013, Marisa introduced me to, we had one product, NRF2 Pretendum. And I believe that NRF2 is the foundation of our cellular health. Of course, you got to eat right, you got to sleep, you got to hydrate yourself, you got to exercise, but then you need to take care of your cells. So NRF2, and look, not only the simplicity of the product, as you see, that's what I got. I had no idea what NRF2 was. So, but the simplicity of every ingredient, how awesome, how superfoodish every ingredient, how awesome it is for the cells. But there's one thing that comes across Lifevantage mantra. It's called synergy. So every product, every line is built on the synergy. Hang on the
I
synergy.
got to get somebody muted. Sorry. Please make sure you're muted when you're coming on. Okay, thanks. Go ahead.
So every product is built on a notion of synergy of ingredients, and every line of product is built on a notion of a synergy of those products. That's why we call it stacks, that operates again on rebuilding and cells and making us feel better. So NRF2. NRF2 is the cellular vacuum cleaner. It's not exactly this, hang on, it's not exactly the cellular vacuum cleaner. What it does, it gives the signals, the orders to turn on cellular vacuum cleaners.
It's
And
like the Dyson vacuum cleaner for your cells.
it is a Dyson. It is a Dyson. It's not a Hoover and it's not a Bissell. It is a Dyson. But the thing is, there is nothing wrong these days with a Bissell. And there is nothing wrong with the Hoover. What happens is that the Hoover was old and getting older and older and older. That's why you need to take care and start using only the best vacuum cleaner of the cells. So NRF2, as Marisa is going to show you, is the master regulator of cellular health. It's a foundation of cells being clean. Now, next slide, please. Why do we physicians, and there are lots of physicians of any kind in Lifevantage and other healthcare practitioners, don't get me wrong, I don't want to undermine you. Why do we do this business? Because if you go on PubMed, if you do absolutely simple search, you type Pretendum, you are going to hit 28 double peer-reviewed studies. And PubMed is my search engine. That's where I look for research. That's where I look for the validation. Not only that, From these 28 papers, when you search NRF2 per tandem, you're going to hit 14 papers. That's how, and there will be probably more and more. Now, the thing is, you need to also realize the validity of some universities. Marisa actually asked me to use my old joke. If you don't know what Harvard University is, we have a problem. So next, please. So I mentioned, Marisa, would you like please to do this, because I think you do it so much better than me.
Well, I just think this is really exciting. And this study is actually on pubmed.gov where Dr. Sveta was talking about where researchers and physicians go. We pay for this, the National Institute on Aging or National Institute on Health medical website. And this excites me when I see that, top universities and researchers are saying that NRF2 activation may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Like, think about that quote. Like, since what, penicillin, what big breakthrough has come through? And it just flipping on this switch is what's challenging, but there's 50 years of research in Protandem. And the developer of Protandem, spent his life's work on free radical biology. So he was looking for trying to create an NRF2 activator. And I think that's when, right, in 1969, he co-discovered SOD, one of our key antioxidant enzymes. And so there's just a lot of validation here as to what we have. And when you start understanding the powerful effects of NRF2 activation and you start doing research on it, there's over 30,000 studies on NRF2 activation and climbing every single day. It is the main pathway of our cells. It's like the thermostat, right? Sveta, when it senses a problem, it can ring that alarm bell and it tells your antioxidant genes to turn back on and turn down the ones that are causing the inflammation and the fibrosis.
Well, that's true, but the problem is when we're getting 25 years plus, the switch is not switching. I mean, the switch is off, and for some reason it forgets to get back on. So that is exactly why we need to reboot that switch. And the beauty of NRF2 per tandem is the modes of activation through the phytochemicals. And that's why it's working on what is called normal or physiological base. So,
But we didn't stop there.
no, we didn't. So the thing is, the first picture you saw so many products. However, there are some cornerstones or some major hitters in Lifevantage. So I would say maybe not the second one. Well, some would say the second biggest hit or hitter is the liquid collagen. Well, now let me tell you, collagen industry is absolutely saturated and oversaturated. Well, the problem is this is not per se collagen, because when you consume collagen supplements, collagen, some powders and collagen drinks or something like that, it is not broken down collagen, meaning that it is not what is called bioavailable or bioabsorbable. It doesn't go into the cells. Not only when it doesn't go into the cells, it confuses the cells, it actually harms the cells. So the idea between liquid collagen peptides is, why is it liquid? Because you have to break those collagen huge molecules into small components, which are called peptides, or the combination of tiny proteins or amino acids. And those are the ones that are actually go into the cells. Not only they go into the cells, they actually, in a sense, push to go into the cells by another added ingredient in this liquid collagen, which brings vitamin C. And vitamin C promotes this liquid collagen, these collagen peptides into the cells. What is unique about our liquid collagen? The uniqueness is the number of collagens. There are 28 different collagens. What does it mean? Well, people ask whether it's the molecular composition of collagen is the same, whether it's collagen 1 or collagen 15 or collagen 28, it's the shape. The shape of these 28 types is different. So and those shapes of different types of collagen are unique to different organs and different tissues. And because why are we unique? With the 10 types of different collagen, we are not only talking about the skin and the beauty. No, 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 no. We're talking about the brain health. We're talking about retinal health. We're talking about the GI health. We're talking about, yes, skin, obviously, health, joints and bones and muscles and heart and liver. So we are touching vital organs and vital systems because of the uniqueness of these types of a collagen liquid collagen peptides. Now, we were talking about, so Marisa is showing you the slide of a red quinoa extract. And this is basically genuine for US formulations. In our formulation, we don't have, in Canadian formulation, we don't have ruby red quinoa. We have spinach and we have blueberries. However, the studies are proven with the same effect. It's just Canada health regulations. So what does ruby red quinoa extract do? As we said, it is very important to clean the cells via NRF2 activation. So as Marisa said, NRF2 is a switch to the cleaning genes or to basically our cleansers. And those cleansers are our own produced antioxidants. You have to eat your antioxidants, but it's very important to make your own antioxidants and combine them. Again, synergy, because one of these antioxidants, which is called, sorry for fancy word, it's called superoxide dismutase, shortly SOD. So that SOD clenches over 1 million free radicals per second every second. And for example, vitamin C antioxidant, as any other external antioxidant, clenches 1 free radical.
But
However,
you can say that Protandim is 1 million times more powerful
no, yes, I did. Yeah, I
than any
said 1
supplement.
million. Yeah, but the thing is, what
Wow.
happens is, so ruby red quinoa turns, so for example, NRF2 helps to turn on SOD gene.
Wow.
Red ruby quinoa even helps to make even more SOD or that protein or that enzyme. So different types of liquid collagen peptides actually provide the substrate for that SOD. That's the duality of this. That's why we need both. And yes, we also need to eat our antioxidants. Now, excitement from the clinician is, so this is a clinical trial. You can read the results. It's awesome. However, for me, again, I am a lab rat, so I love the papers and I love the research. So we do have a study that has proven that the synergistic combination when you take NRF2 pretendum and true science liquid collagen peptides, it reduces the markers of chronic inflammation and it reduces the markers of autoimmunity. So if you heard of people with autoimmune conditions, I'm not going to mention them because we don't treat, cure, mitigate disease, and I cherish the compliance. But we do have a study to prove that the combination of those two products reduces the markers of chronic inflammation and markers of autoimmunity. That is absolutely awesome.
And that's why we're seeing so many great results. We're going to show you pictures, y'all. It's amazing. But when you take the two of those together, the collagen and the protandim, there's another synergy there, which is helping your body increase its collagen density by 100%.
Hang on, it's an awesome statement and it's a validated statement. What does it mean, collagen density?
That's
Well,
a good question, right? Yeah.
it means, especially for ladies, it means that it makes your skin denser because it's like, when it lacks, it's like a hammock, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it is what it is. But you want it very tight and taut. So
Well,
it's
that's why
actually,
people are
it looks
going, wow.
exactly, so it's nice. It's like, yeah, not only it's kind of fuller, I actually don't want fuller. I kind of want skinnier. But the thing is, it's younger because it's firm. Your skin is firm. And now, for example, I mentioned about our 10 types of collagen, and one applies to the blood vessels. Well, guys, you do not want loose blood vessels, right? You want your blood vessels as a tight pipes. Very nice, but very flexible pipes. And that's why the density of collagen is so, so important. Thank you, Marisa. Sorry for interruption.
That's okay. We're going to just show quickly some before and afters. We know most every one of these people. You're going to look at their face. You're going to look at the lines, the marionette lines around their jaws, the neck, you know, amazing. And these are, in a very short amount of time. Look at the eyes. I love seeing because collagen lines your eyes. It lines your brain. It lines your gut. There's our friend Maria Williams' legs there on the left. She's looking amazing. She's 60 years young and just looks like she's turning back time. I looked at pictures of her from 10 years ago and it looks almost like a completely different person. You can almost tell people that are activated, right? You can, there's just a glow. There's just a, I don't know, but look at these pictures. They're just absolutely amazing. And everyone's results are going to be a little different. But if the hair follicles are there, it has helped so many people with their hair. So it's been, to me, this came out 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. And we were seeing such incredible results, the company couldn't believe it. And that's why they did the study for those that had been on the cellular activator, Protandim, and the other cellular activators. They did that study, and there was another synergy that happened. And that's kind of the thing about Lifevantage is that a lot of our products work in synergy. So Dr. Sveta is going to talk a little bit quickly about Axio Brain Drink, which is amazing.
It is amazing. The thing
I'm
about
drinking it now.
I am. Cheers. So the thing is,
Cheers. As
uh,
I missed my
I
mouth.
actually, okay, now my dog I think is going to start barking. So the thing about Axio, I actually don't think we um honor Axio what it does, what it deserves. I don't think we give Axio proper kudos and accolades because what Axio brings calmness, it brings concentration, it brings focus, it brings sustainability through the day, it lifts your brain fog. Plus, combination is so clean and combination is so simple. There is one ingredient in Axio which is called L-theanine. And one of my mentors through the fellowship, he said, I want a bath full of L-theanine in my office. So before I see every patient of mine, I want them to bathe in L-theanine and calm down.
Oh, wow.
Now, the thing is, yeah, so the thing is, as I said, it lifts up your brain fog and it allows you focus and concentration. And it's on the decaf formulation. Not only we do have a caffeinated formulation, which is, which is predominantly in the United States of America, but available through uh, not for resale side for Canadians, but our business distribution is the decaffeinated version. Amazing, clean, great for kids. Sorry, I didn't say that, but it's actually great because you see the picture
Yeah,
of an autistic child who was doing, what is this? Oh yeah, it's after 2 weeks. And at that
selling
time,
test.
Marisa, he was 10 years old, boy.
He was at the time. The boy is now a senior in high school. I think he might have even graduated, but I know his mom, and he is doing great. In fact, he was supposed to, he was behind a year. She held him back in kindergarten. He ended up graduating in the proper year that he was supposed to graduate, and that was a goal of his. The stories with Axio are hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands, of what Axio has done for families. People saying they've gotten their child back, or even adults saying it's helps my brain smile. I have many, many customers that absolutely love Axio. So we could talk a lot more about Axio, but to keep this in a reasonable time, let's keep going. So we have activation products for the skin, the hair, on and on. That we are about gut health. We're about just total health, but we have something very, very um, incredible coming out October 11th with Lifevantage. And Dr. Sveta is on the science advisory board for Lifevantage, and she knows a lot about GLP-1. You're hearing a lot about it in the news. It's actually a hormone that we all make and starts degrading as we get older. And there's lots of issues with that. So, Sveta, can you talk about why this product is going to, it's like basically a new company starting all over again.
Well, I honestly believe, thank you, Marisa. I honestly believe that this is going to be our number three star. Well, why? Especially never, let's put aside, let's say health, but let's say for business, because, well, guys, 50% of Americans are overweight to obese. And I cannot give you the numbers for what is called metabolic syndrome. So as you know, well, you may not know what does it mean GLP-1 activator. However, if I tell you Ozempic, Rybelsus, absolutely it's going to ring the bell for every one of you. So this product is obviously going to change an appearance of a lot of people who would like to have a smaller waistline. And what it does, it's going to decrease the appetite. However, there are absolutely bona fide studies on the appropriate GLP-1 activation in connection to the brain and in connection to the cardiovascular health. However, it's interesting. I'm learning more and more and more. And in the last couple of days, I've listened to a couple lectures on metabolism again, and it said on GLP-1 activator, you will be losing weight. However, with this said, you have to have healthy and clean cells again to synergize. That is why I keep knocking on the door. Anybody who is going to try and start our GLP-1 activator, please stay on NRF to pretendum. Take it because your effect, your positive effect, will be so much better. Now, with GLP-1 activator, which is by and large produced in our gut, what do we need? We need healthy gut. We need healthy gut. So that's why we need healthy microgut and healthy gut. So we need to take care of it. So uniqueness of Lifevantage that it's going to be coming with actually complex of products. One is going to be the bona fide GLP-1 activator. And funny enough, today it was posted and revealed the study, the cell line study that Lifevantage performed on those two new products. And there will be more information on this. And the second product will be one of the probiotics that is absolutely incredibly important to work synergistically with to activate these L cells that make GLP-1. So again and again and again, I believe it's going to be an amazing stuff. So that's why I am going to wrap up my presentation and turn it to Marisa.
Thank you, Sveta. I'm trying to get to the next slide and there we go. Can you see? Can you see these before and afters? Sorry, I got the chat box up. This is some before and afters for people that are actually on the pre-trial before everybody gets it on October 11th. And we know these people, and it's pretty amazing what's been happening in a very short time. This is my dear friend, Angie Harper, here in Arizona. And it's been a joy to watch her. I just had lunch with her a couple weeks ago. So that's our activation company. As Sveta said, you don't have to know all the science. Oxidative stress is bad, reducing it is good, and Protandim reduces that oxidative stress. Collagen turns your own collagen genes back on. That's a really great way to start. Melanie, can you mute, love? And then we have micronutrient lines. We have pet tandem for dogs, and the brain drink and the hair care. And we even have super clean skincare line that is just such a beautiful skincare. Our products get a 0-1 rating on Think Dirty app. That's really important. Even the True Protect that's available in the US is a sunscreen gets a 0 rating. It has ginger root in it. So when you have breakthrough technology products, we are the leader pioneering nutrigenomics, right? Nutrition for the genes. You also have an opportunity. 90% of Lifevantage's customers, we love our customers. But for those entrepreneurs out there that are looking for a way to create some secondary income that can be part-time, pay for your product time, full-time, or life-changing, there are those opportunities available, and we show you the way because we have an amazing system. I've been with this company 12 and a half years. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I've never done network marketing. I worked in television news. I was a journalist for almost 20 years. I've been out of that profession for many years so that I could raise my children from home. They are now 25, as I mentioned earlier, and 22, and they're out of the house now. But I really wanted to be home with them. I waited a long time to have kids. And so when I learned about this at yoga, I teach yoga, breath work, meditation today. And I learned about this from my beautiful friend, Carrie Williams, one of my 5:30 a.m. yoga students. And I had no idea what I said yes to when I said yes. I just saw an ABC primetime investigative report on Protandim. And if you haven't seen it, get back to the person that invited you and make sure you watch it, a little clip, because it blew my mind. And I never saw a presentation. I just joined. I saw it, and I also saw my friend's life. And I really wanted some choices in my life. I wanted not to worry about money, and I also wanted to be able to work from home. And so I've been able to do that with this company. Sveta saying yes to me. I didn't even know her in Scottsdale when I met her at yoga. And then just to now have a beautiful team in Canada. 50% of my business is in Canada, and I love Canada. I love my Canadians. They're just absolutely beautiful, beautiful people. And I can't wait to come back out there. But, just some things about Lifevantage from a business standpoint. Our CEO, Steve Fife, is phenomenal. He's a visionary, and he is way ahead of the game when it comes to our comp plan, when it comes to just strategies. We rang the closing bell on Wall Street last summer, and did that again in 2020, right before the pandemic, which was crazy. We were just featured in Newsweek magazine in May for Innovative Science 2024. So the world's starting to learn about activation. I can promise you guys, this is the new science of wellness care. We either invest in wellness care or we invest a heck of a lot more in sickness care. And that's not something that people really want to do. But as you can see, being transparent, being publicly traded, debt-free company. With Erin Brockovich had been on our board of directors for 5 years. She's still a beautiful voice for our company. She absolutely loves our product. So there's a lot to be said about Lifevantage. So maybe it's not for you from a business standpoint, or maybe it is, or you know somebody that would like to grow themselves, have fun, make money, make a difference, share products, build and grow a team, and really lead a movement. We are an activation nation, is what we call ourselves. This is really a movement with Lifevantage, the people, the culture, the community. It's so much fun. We have a lot of influencers, we have a lot of medical professionals. This can be done any way you want. Belly to belly is the way I built it, eye to eye, knee to knee. And now with social media, you can really cast even bigger net. And we teach you not to sell people. We teach you how to connect with people. We teach you how to really lean into people and find out what's going on with them and their life. And if you do that and you do it right, you can earn a substantial income. We won't get into the comp plan tonight, get back to that person that invited you, but I do want to say we pay 9 different ways. We have customer sales bonuses where you can earn up to 30%. Personal sales bonuses add in on to that for a new consultant. They can earn up to 40% commissions. And we have fast track bonuses. And the compensation plan is getting even better and better. I can't talk really about all of that at the moment. You can earn, as I mentioned, 9 levels deep. That may not mean a thing to you. Don't worry about it right now, but it's pretty awesome. As you grow your team and you're helping and supporting others with their businesses, you're going to get a little bit of that as well. Network marketing is all about helping others achieve success. We are only as successful as the people that we help. We do have leadership matching bonuses for, mentoring your team, helping them succeed. It's so important. This isn't about me. This is about the person in front of me, my new teammate, and showing them the way. And then when you get to the executive ranks, as Sveta is, as I am, you participate in a leadership pool. And this is basically, they take 4% of the global revenue that is sold monthly. They put it in a pool and they divide it among the executives and the presidential consultants in our company. And it's a very significant share. So the beautiful part is it's a smart business move regardless. We have a lot of teachers, people, stay-at-home moms, we have doctors, we have Sveta. Dr. Sveta works full time, and she's fit this in the nooks and crannies of her life outside of her practice because she's so passionate about what we have our hands on. There's no Basically, there's no risk at all. You're buying products when you become a consultant. You have no overhead, no employees. That's awesome. You can do this from anywhere in the world that has internet, and they just take good care of you and they ship the products out for you. This is my team right there. Some from Canada that we went to, and a lot of Dr. Sveta's team there, where we actually went to Croatia. My sister's in that picture, my husband, my brother-in-law. I mean, it's just, and really, it's where strangers become friends and friends become family. And it's just been wonderful. So here's kind of an earnings claims disclosure right here. Maybe Jessica is a senior consultant 3. She's relatively new, but she's growing a team and she's at least getting her products paid for. Isn't that nice? She can make anywhere from $8 a month to $659. Everyone's results are different. It matters how much you put into it, but we show you the way. As you start growing a team right before the executive levels, you can earn up to $1,800 a month. And then you'll be surprised at what you do. Sometimes it feels like I've been doing this for a while, I'm not seeing anything, but then one day it compounds. I trust me, it took me 5 years to hit the executive ranks. I'm an EC2 like Bob and April Wagner. Sveta is at EC1, and the average monthly salary in those ranges are anywhere from 13,000 to 25,000 a month. And so it's really, do you think that would change somebody's life, family's life? My husband was able to make the decision to come home from work, retire from his job 2 years ago at the age of 59. He has a 401k and pension, but also it was because of knowing what I'm creating and this leveraged income, or this income, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that word, but this income that works for me while I sleep. So it's really been beautiful. There's opportunities to earn trips, to be flown to leadership summits, the growth summit, where they just treat you like royalty. We have an Alaskan incentive trip right now that people are working for, as well as a South Africa executive destination. So why now Lifevantage? I'll let Sveta talk a little bit about that in a little bit, but just why she's doing it. You know, while I was doing it, I loved the products I was going to share. And if you, everyone I loved and cared about, I wanted them to know about it. And it's up to them as to what they do. They don't supplement. They're not just supplements. They're not Me Too products. They're activators with the science behind it to prove it. And we're fully transparent. So, nutrigenomics is where it's at. Activation Nation is thriving in LifeVantage. There's opportunities to come in as a customer, as I mentioned. You get 10% off the retail as a subscribing customer with multiple rewards credits that you can earn, or you can come in on a business pack and you get 20% off the monthly subscription as you move forward in your monthly subscription. So we always say get in where you fit in. The best pack, of course, if for someone that's very serious about the business, is the $9.99 Business Builder Pack, because you get most all of the products. It might be a little bit different in Canada, so get back to that person that invited you to that. But these show you a little bit of options, but collagen and Protandim are in all three of those, and that's what you need. And it's just an exciting time. We have a convention coming up October 11th. If that speaks to you, you'd like to come with us, we sure love to have you. And I just love this quote from Aaron Brockovich. If you follow your heart, you listen to your gut, and you extend your hand to help another, not for any agenda, but for the sake of humanity, you are going to know the truth. And that truly is what we have here with LifeVantage. And I just want to thank you so much for being a part of us tonight. And I hope you have all your questions answered, or I would say get back to that person. Sveta, quickly, just you know, you're a doctor. You sure didn't need the money.
And how do you know?
Well, you're right. It's changed a lot in the medical profession.
Uh, well, it's everybody's gig in terms of what you do with your life, and what is your mission in life, and what do you want to make as your legacy in life. Your legacy in life is not how many millions you have in the bank. That's what I believe. I believe that my legacy is how many lives have I changed? How many people have I helped? How many people have I taught to get better? And to me, in that pattern of helping and living that way, I don't imagine my life without NRF2 activation and the all those products that do NRF2 activation, then the microgut support and the mitochondrial support, because without mitochondria there is no life. And now, it's just, and the thing is, what I love about LifeVantage is people, people. I mean, well, there are always good people and there are always bad people, but it's with whom you socialize. Show me who your friend is, and I'll tell you who you are. And that people in LifeVantage became my friends. I love LifeVantage because it's an honest company. You guys know that network marketing has a bad connotation, and truly so, because people want to make fast money. That's why they overclaim things, they overhype things, and they bring people like because they want. No, LifeVantage is honesty. It's on. Why do we so far? Well, we're going to grow faster, but we grow slow. We didn't jump from this to 1 billion because we're honest. You don't jump from this like this.
It takes time,
It
slow and
is,
steady.
it is slowly but surely, and that's what
However,
advantage. We will get there. But the transparency of this company, the honesty of, let's say, my team, my upline, but also the honesty of my corporate. I know my corporate.
mhm.
When I had issues, I I reached directly to the CEO and the president. And funny enough, he called me back.
They listen to us. They're amazing.
So, and then, but the company doesn't exist without products. You can't build the great company on fufu, on something that is not honest and true and awesome. That's why, and that's why it's not for everyone, but this is my company. That's what it is. It's me.
And Sveta, may I add this? We were retail before. When it was LifeVantage was a biotech company when ABC News did the report. I'm going to wrap it up here, but it went retail, it didn't work. And so that's why we're in the network marketing space and it has worked. And we're about a $250 million company. We are on track to be $1 billion a year company in a few short years, especially with the launch of this GLP-1 natural activator. And that is a game changer. It's going to be a game changer. It will be coming to Canada. It's not going to be coming October 11th, but it will be coming sometime, hopefully in the spring. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Um, Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Please get back to the person that invited you. It has been such an honor and a privilege sharing this with you. We truly love LifeVantage. We are making people better, and in doing so, we are making this world a better place. Thank you and good night.